What's up? What's up with it, man? What's up with it? What's up with it? The clown show, right? The clown show. I feel like these people are purposely effing with us, man. So much doesn't make sense. It really is the clown show. It really is the clown show. Um, I want to give a shout out to J is for Justice. Chance. I believe it's her last live on her page. She gets it. I'm going to add to that a little bit. She gets it. I was doing a little bit I was roaming around on the internet before I went live, and J is for Justice is she gets the whole location thing. You know, this thing is crazy, man. It's crazy. So I did a little video. I was planning on taking the drive out there tonight, and I did one at member for 4 months, Debbie. I've been resting up. LOL. What's up, Deb? I did a video before I went to the gym, quick live. I said, hey, I'm going to take a ride out there. Obviously, the plans changed. And as I'm working out in the gym, checking Twitter, checking different things, and I see two cops go up to the Laundrie parents' house and bring them down to the car. You know, I'll say this, man. Just as an observation thing, never have I seen them people sad. Like that's your son. That's your direct family. Whether they were told yesterday or whether they were told today, which that's why the cops went up there. You never see. There's no sad. There's no sad in the face. There's no grieving thing. The dude was yelling at Andra. There's no one doesn't do that grieving, but the locations are all messed up. People are saying. I'm trying to break this down for you. You know, and I was in that video before I went to the gym. I'm talking about why they do a no-fly zone at 4:35 yesterday at the presser, because they don't want drones over there. They said nobody in or out that place, and they said a FAA fly zone. They don't want drones. But when they found the skull, the dude JB, he's like, yeah, Chopper 8's out there. We're over the scene. And the first thing I'm thinking is, what happened to the no-fly thing that the Fed said yesterday? He's like, oh, they've restricted it for us and this and that. It's just weird, man. There's two different. That is the Mayakiachi Creek, okay? Where we were yesterday at the presser is the Mayakiachi State Park, the creek, however you say it. I'm going to get to that whole meaning of that thing in a second. The dude JB, I don't have all the dates for you right here. That's why I refer you to watch J is for Justice. She did a good job on this. She's obviously from Florida or has lived here at some point. There's way too many question marks here. They're telling you it's like it was a lie from the jump. They say that when the car was parked, he's going to the Carlton Reserve. Remember, we went out there. There's never been any feds in sight. There's not been any police in sight. I got kicked out of that place once because from a state employee. There's never been any, when they close it, there's been no one has been out there. But they're trying to say that the media says his parents told the media that that's where he was. That's why it was closed. Man, they are reporting this so crazy. There's partial remains, partial body remains, and then that goes to a book bag and a notebook. But that's in one spot, and then there's a skull in another spot, two different locations. But I want to read y'all something. I not only want to tell y'all, really, I'm trying to say it like this: Mayakiachi Creek. Right? Does anybody know where I was? Please, I'm very interested in the comments. Anybody know the history of that place? Let me bring it to you. And I'm not only going to bring it to you, I urge you to Google this and just wait to when you Google it. Watch how crazy this gets. Watch this. I'm going to show you a screenshot. All I did was, I'm going to have to re-Google it. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Bam. Come on. There we go. This is what I Googled. Okay. You see that? You can see it. The Mayakiachi Creek site, that's where we were yesterday, is located in Northport in Sarasota County, United States. The site was discovered when the area was being prepared for housing in 1982. This is on Wikipedia. Please remember that. Crews building Cold Springs Lanes and Writerstown Road unearthed artifacts and human remains. Archaeologists discovered a rare inland multi-period Minnesota Indian village near the creek. All major transportation route from the Gulf of Mexico inland. What makes this site so rare is that the evidence of 10,000 years of occupation was excavated, and very little is known about the inland villages. The Minnesota people remained permanently settled as fishing hunter-gatherers between Tampa and Charlotte Harbor on the Gulf Coast of Florida. Culturally, they were the northernmost of the Glades, South Florida culture region. Archaeologists found a large midden as well as large U-shaped ritual earthwork with a burial mound. This area has yet to be professionally excavated. The creek is now, and then it goes to location and some dates, and at the very bottom it says edited 20 hours ago. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Again, do your own research. Edited. It was edited. This thing blows my mind, man. I've never seen such a clown show. This is the first time I ever really got involved in something like this. What a freaking clown show. My mind's still messed up on it, man. It's like there's so much other things I wanted to say. I don't have all the dates and all that. It's just crazy, man. I called this. So yesterday they got the book bag and whatever they're trying to word that, they have not done anything with that. They have said they don't know what that is. That's going to be like a few weeks go by, maybe at least a few days, and they're going to tie it to the skull. You find this over here, and you find just the skull over there. I knew this was going to happen too. No pictures, nothing. It's not even like you would only see pictures as confirmation if it was a court case, right? If there's a court case when they're either the prosecutor or the lawyer, they're going back and forth, they're gonna hold it up and show. You're never gonna see it. It's just Fed's words and media backing it up. Man, nothing makes sense. It is beyond crazy, man. It is beyond crazy. I want to see what y'all think about it. Did anybody know that though? FBI cover up. She's good. She's in here. There's a lot of comments. Fly low, avoid the radar. Yeah, they're already on it. No emotion whatsoever. You're right. That's super odd, man. It's super odd. That's a son. That's a son. Come on, man. Nobody's that strong. Nobody. You know, so I don't know, man. But I do want to say this before we get lost in comments and stuff. I do want to say this. Personally, being invested in it, my personal feelings are I don't know. I just know what they say does not make sense. I've personally got to witness it. I've personally got to see media torch this thing. I've called them on it out there. It's without social media, it's like they were following the social media accounts and not the skull that they found today, not that, but yesterday, what they found yesterday was right where we were at. And we know that they're watching the lives. It's like without the social media presence, not just me, my wife, and whoever else was out there, not just the protesters, but the presence on social media, without that and the protesters, they got nothing. It's just very strange. Something is very, very strange and does not add up whatsoever. That's just my feeling about it. Now, if I'm completely wrong, and just to say anyhow, let's just say I'm the crazy one. What I'd like to see out of this is Gabby's family gets some closure. That's what I would like to see. If who knows how they take that? I have a small feeling that they could see it and feel it just as I do. And for the same conversation that he offed himself, if that's the truth, he's a coward. That's coward. And as a Christian man, you burn in hell because you took a life and then you committed the ultimate sin. You took your own. If you know the Bible, then hey, nothing else to talk about. But that's just how I feel about it, man. This thing is so crazy. It's mind-boggling. It really is. But hey, look, the clown show's over. I guess they want to tell us what we got to believe, right? It's nuts, man. It's super nuts about it. The cops were saying they was with the Laundries when they went looking for Brian. I saw some was videotaping them, and I did not see cops. So much respect, WHITEBOY out on radio, and also damaged goods with no regrets. The only place, there was a lot of cops in the city patrolling, especially like the first day I went out there. The weirdest thing is there was no cops whatsoever ever at the reserve. Never. With the exception of yesterday, you couldn't even try to find one. It's just wild. Wild, man. Wild. And they should at least do some clarity, because what they said, it does not make sense. It's two different locations. Let me get this out of here. It's two different locations, man. You really would have to. You really have to understand Florida to understand what I'm saying. Is a Indian gravesite. Man, I don't know who. Do your own research. You know how many people died there? They found a partial piece of a skull. Come on, man. I agree with you, brother. His family and him are so stubborn. They wouldn't want Gabby's. Where'd the comment go? Oh, right there. Gabby's family get closure with him being found, now arrested. So Brian wanted to go gator bite. What happened here? What the hell's going on with my computer? Yeah, it's just very strange, man. It's very strange. I mean, it's just too strange, man. Nobody does that, man. That she used to stay there. She used to live there. Nobody is it adds up, man. You guys already know what I'm gonna say, but nothing adds up. Nobody doesn't have any remorse. There's no remorse. Nobody's saddened. Okay, nobody's grieving. You know, they're supposed to comfort the other side, the other family, not ignore and block. And it just doesn't make sense from every flip of the coin, man. From every flip of the coin. You know, I don't get the end game. I don't get the end game. I've been in it, and I don't get the end game. What is the end game? Solved. We pat ourselves on the back. We did great. I don't get the end game. That's what I'm missing. Missing a few pieces here. There's so much I wanted to say. I just wanted to come on. If I say I'm gonna go live later, I'm always gonna do it. But it's crazy, man. It got me into another little piece of the internet, man. That this true crime, actually being out there, getting involved, has been awesome, fun, a lot of support. The parents went to the FBI, demanded immunity, and then led them to remains. So they knew all along. Exactly. Stay for love 21. And thank you for that. $4.99. I didn't see that. I don't know when you did that. There is no justice anymore. How can they start to heal and find closure when the person of interest is dead? Damaged goods. It's all strange. Vampy, you can't be blocked. I can see your comment. Jody said, if he took one to his dome, there would be a bullet hole in his cranium. They said they found a partial skull. Listen, depending on where you hear it from, it's all chopped up. I could tell you for a fact, what they found yesterday, they have not determined or confirmed anything on that. But that's in a different location than the skull. The skull is in a whole different location. Yeah, okay. So someone's going to say, oh, a hog. What if a hog got the body and ripped it and, dragged the head over here? Man, that's a far drag. I could see maybe 10, 20 feet. He's not going to hang on to the head and run miles. A lot of people don't know this area. A lot of people don't understand how really weird it is. Even the people in Florida. It is very strange, man. But look, that's what they give us, man. They give us. It's a clown show. We have to believe. We have to believe what they say, and the media is going to back it. Think about that. I would be a crazy person. Okay, from the outside looking in. If I don't know the area, if I can't tell you those two simple facts, okay, and I'm in a different state, and I have not been protesting, and I've done nothing. Okay, I'm just on the internet watching this. When the FBI comes out and say, "Hey, we found it," you know what? If I'm not invested in it, I go like this, and then I look at my old lady. I say, "Hey, they found that dude," and then that's it. That's it for me. But it goes to show you a bigger picture, man. I wasn't that person though on this case, and I do know the area. It's super weird, man. It's super. It's very strange, man. you know, like I said, man, social media, not that I'm trying to take credit for everything or not like that, but there'd be nothing without the presence of that. Nothing. And it's sad, man. State of our country, you have FBI. Hey, I know that y'all are watching this. You guys are more invested in people that vote for Trump, domestic terrorists, and this and that, than to solve a murder, man. That's sad, man. You guys did nothing. You fumbled. You blatantly exposed yourself. You look bad. You look bad. A lot of people do not believe what you said today. Not just me, but I know you're watching. So take a little bit of this because you pissed me off today. That's how this played out, in my opinion. However, the dude's parents were helping him in some form or fashion. They knew a time frame what they didn't hear from him when they looking in. I said that yesterday. What's up, Sam? CJD. It's very weird that that the whole family went camping when Brian came back. It was like he was saying goodbye. Yeah, I have it on subs only. You have to sub to comment. He probably dug up remains, shaking my head, and then planted a tooth. Sick freaks. Man, we'll never know. Then I heard they opened it. So they opened it. They no flied it last night, no in and out last night, but now it's open. It Listen, they're gonna tie that skull that they found way over there. They're gonna tie it to the question mark body remains to a book bag with notepad, whatever it is. They're gonna finish the plot up and connect it I mean, who doesn't see this coming? And that's going to be it. Then they have the head and they have the body. It's almost as if, and I hate to say this, but it's almost as if feds and media, they have each other's back so bad that it's almost like, don't worry, we'll give you the remains in a few weeks so you guys can get some views and some traffic or something like that. I don't know how it goes behind the scenes, but it's just weird, man. Did you hear the press conference room earlier? The one when he said sending condolences to Gabby Petito family, but why you were talking about Brian, it's not him. Good comment, Jessica Maples. Yesterday, at after the presser, yes, after it. It was I did a video last night where I break down the timestamps. They had nothing confirmed yet. Yesterday, what they have yesterday is still not confirmed. Many people don't know that. The only thing they have is the skull, but they found nothing yesterday. They found something, but nothing is confirmed. But the guy, you could hear the media say, "Oh, Laundrie's family, they had to be mourning and this and that, grieving," and then they talk about Gabby's grieving family. It took them 3 days, 3 days to identify Gabby's body, and I don't even know how long for the coroner results. Yesterday they found nothing. Today, hours late, literally hours later, skull and confirmation. Here you go. This is what you get, people. Hey, look, it's not my opinion. That's factual. Add it up. I don't understand it. I'm not sure if the backpack or bones, etc., was planted, but I feel the dry bag is inserted as a way for the public to believe this notebook is still legible for possession, admission for death. They didn't find loose teeth. They found them in the jawbone. Well, one thing for sure is if he's not dead yet, he will be one day, and then God will make him suffer forever now. Yeah. We were duped. Molly Golightly. What's up, Molly? It's crazy, right? How scrambled is your brain right now, Molly? Of course, he is the number one. He is the number one suspect. Who was the guy What did I say? Skull with no flesh. Yeah, it was a random skull. I'm trying to tell you. Please don't take my word for it. Look, do your research. And listen, I didn't even talk about that or dwell on it as much as I should have. This is Wikipedia. This is Wikipedia. Where I was yesterday, where I was in the live that day when it was me, my wife, Molly was there, Andrew was there, and Jonathan was there. Where we were, and we thought that we heard flies around the body, could not pinpoint it, is where the feds were yesterday at the press conference. I'm trying to tell you, there's a picture on my community wall with this word behind me. And it's got Molly Golightly, my wife, Jonathan, Andrew behind us. Google it. Google it. That was an Indian burial ground. That means that, for those that don't know, that's where they bury people at. A lot of Indians. It's a graveyard. Okay. It says it, but it was edited. Why was it that? Why was this edited 20 hours ago? What did Wikipedia have to fix 20 hours ago? What? I mean, what did they have? What was urgent about that? Why was it edited? It says it right at the bottom. You can't even make this up. I'm telling you, man. Look, it's crazy. Where do you go? Where do you go from here? What do you do? It's very, very strange. This thing not only opened my eyes, it makes you look at stuff different in life, man. It really does, especially agencies, and it's crazy. Where do you go? Does anybody know that? Now, you can Google this. This is not something that I made up. This is on the internet. I didn't edit it. Wikipedia did. Check it out. That's just at one of the spots. It's crazy, man. I'm telling you, it is. Google it. How do you spell this damn word? And it's even hard to say. Google this, somebody. MY. It's a long word. MYAKKAHATCHEE. Creek. Campsite. Go to you're gonna hear this. I just read it. It's a long thing. I don't want to read it again, but it says the Mayakahatchee, whatever that is, Creek is located in Northport in Sarasota County. The site was discovered when the area was being prepped for housing in 82. Crews building Cold Springs Lane and Riderstown Road unearthed artifacts and human remains. Let's read that one again. Crews building Cold Springs Lane and Riderstown Road unearthed artifacts and human remains. Archaeologists, who can tell me what they do, discovered a rare inland multi-period Minnesota Indian village near the creek, a major transportation route from the Gulf of Mexico inland, blah, 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 blah. The area has yet been professionally excavated. The creek is now part of Northport's environmental park. And it says a lot of other crap. And at the very bottom, it says, edited 20 hours ago. What did they edit? What did they edit? What did it really say before that? I mean, it's still telling you a lot if you have common sense. They found a piece of a skull. A piece of a skull. Look, I'm just saying, if my backyard was built on an Indian gravesite, maybe if I dug and dug and dug, I might find a piece of a skull. I'm just saying. Does anybody know that? You can't make it up. Google it. I'm going to spell it for you one more time. It makes it, it's a long word. I feel like an idiot that I can't pronounce it. But I wonder if that's part of the play. Let's put it over here, the Mayakahatchee Creek. I'm going to spell it again. MYAKKAHATCHEE. Check it out. When you do find it, if you're listening to me, please look it up on Wikipedia. That's where it brought me, and it was edited. Or if you don't go to Wikipedia, jump back in here and let me know where you did see it at, and I would like to know if it was edited across all search engines. That would be really weird. I wonder why they did it last night. Why? What'd they edit? Why? I don't know. Think how the FBI let Simon Biles and other gymnasts down and what they went through, even as celebrities. Everyone butchers that word. Don't feel like an idiot. Oh, it's hard. Are you not familiar with Wiki? Anyone can edit it. That's not why it's a credible or reliable source. No. I know what you mean, but it says at the very bottom. I don't like Wiki, to be honest with you, and I might be wrong on this. It's super lefty. That's why I don't use it. They're super cancel culture. But when I did look it up, hold on a minute. That would make me feel better if you're right. It brings me back to this other thing. I can't get back. Oh, here it is, Wikipedia. Bam. All right, here it is. Last edited 22 hours ago by the eloquent peasant. What did she edit? Ancient burial site off. Okay, that's just notes. References. There are a total of 205 prehistoric sites in Charlotte County, blah, blah, blah. Archaeologists found a large midden as well as a large U-shaped ritual earthwork with a burial mound. The area has yet to be professional. Okay, we read that. Maybe she did edit it. So I can edit this, is what you're saying? It's still weird. It's an Indian burial ground. You can't change that. Vicky D, welcome to White Boy Fam. Hey, I appreciate it. I had no idea why it took so long to ID Gabby. I have no clue. It didn't the other way around. Yeah. Entire world was looking for him advantage. It's just the Wikipedia. I can't because I'm on the computer. The link, you mean? Here. Maybe I can. Here, hold on. me get some comments here in a second. Let me see if I could put this in. It's just freaky, man. I don't know. Stop calling me if I'm live. Underscore. This is the longest one in the world. Hey. All right, here y'all go. Bam. There's the link. Take some comments, man. I'm gonna jump off here. It's just pretty mind blowing, man. I don't know. Definitely check out J is for Justice. She's got the whole the locations are way off, man. Way off, but she's like detailed with it. She has dates and everything. Shout out to her, man. If you do stop by, if you're not subbed to her, you know, tell her I gave her credit for her. She does good. She does good breakdowns of true crime stuff. You know, she deserves credit. What we got there? Well, I'm new to your channel. I don't believe he is dead. I think his parents are involved. He killed the poor girl and then he runs and hides. What's going on, Granny? Yeah, I know, white boy 5187. What's going on? Our day was all right. Checking his skull and teeth immediately, like Florida coroner. It's freaky, CJD, but it's the clown show, man. Hey, they tell us, you know, no matter how you feel about it, at the end of the day, where do you go? Where do you go on from here? Honestly asking, you know, it's very weird. I'd be lying if I didn't tell you guys that this has made me a little paranoid. Honestly, look, it's not every day you can talk crap to the feds. Not that I would ever want to, but it's just real ugly, man. It's real ugly, man. And I know they watch it. Who knows still, but where do you go? What do you do from here? I thought I was seeing things with like the weirdos. My cat? Oh, he gets in every video. He's an asshole. Wow, does Brian look like his attorney? Man, I don't know if this is just speculation. I'm gonna jump off here in a second, but this is just speculation, not factual. Somebody told me, I don't even know how this would work, but somebody said their lawyer, that real estate dude, is trying to get what's up, Base Master? The real Teresa, the real estate lawyer is going to try to get the reward money. Anybody heard that? How could they even do that? Jill Evans, new here, wanted to say thank you to you and your wife for protesting for justice for Gabby. Hey, no problem. Listen, it was cool to get involved. It's a White Boy says it's all a show. The government is corrupt. Media, it's all just a 3-ring circus for show. Man, yeah, it's a good taste of that, dude. Absolutely. I remember you, bro. I know you've been around for a long time. Reward money. Shelly's beauty addiction. Reward money should go to the Gabby Foundation. You're right. It just, I mean, look, I don't know if that's just talk, if it's even factual. I'm just giving you what I do know. Beavis and Butthead, for sure. Forgot. He says, who wants to get the money? No, I was saying, I don't know if it's factual, man, but I did hear that lawyer. What's his name? What do you have it? Is it Bertolina? Whatever it is. He's trying to get the reward money for the family. I had no idea. Should go to the foundation. I agree. You know, that's another thing I was thinking about. It doesn't make sense. I mean, I seen Doug with his live with that dude in the attic. And then I seen the feds immediately rush that place and get the dude. And I don't remember if it was 10 grand or 12 grand or 20 grand or whatever the reward money is, but Doug didn't get it. Again, it's not like he got the dude, but he located the dude. Okay. But they were watching and they just sat back with their feet on the table and they went in behind him. Okay. And got him. They didn't even much buy him a soda. You know, I wonder if, you know, that was just whatever it was, 10, 20 grand, whatever it was. We know it's money. Whatever the exact thing is, I don't know. It makes you think, man. Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even want to say what I'm about to say. Yeah, he did. Notorious RB. Smash the like, man. 176 people on here. Damn, we went on here for 45 minutes. I think possibly tomorrow or Saturday. If you left me a message with your address, I'm gonna get the bracelets out to you, and I still have them. If you haven't, and you want one, I'm gonna go one time. I think I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Email me, fitnessman@mail.com, or Instagram, non_woke__whiteboy.radio, or Twitter @whiteboy.radio, and put your address then. For bracelets, man. And we're going to ride out there. I want to see how flooded the media is. Anybody know if they're still on that street? I'd like to see tomorrow if I want to see what my the dude I befriended out there says, the New York Post guy. I really hope he's not gone by tomorrow. I would like to think that they're going to stake out there and try to get a reaction from the parents still, you know, some words, something, right? You would think that. But so I probably would do that. And then the bracelets, man. And hey, look, anything else, I'm there. Y'all already know. But listen, check the notifications. I appreciate everybody. And I'm going to jump off. Y'all have to go and be safe.